Hello gamers and welcome to another video on the Atari VCS and its PC mode. This will be the third video I've done, just sort of messing around, seeing what games run, what kind of features we can use and stuff. So today's focus and topic and such will be along streaming games via Steam. So I don't have Nvidia or any of these other streaming services that I can stream games from, and I have a pretty robust Steam library. So I would think that if I can't install these games to the SSD and run them properly, like one of the games we noticed was Spelunky 2, just unplayable, like would not launch, even though it's not exactly the most powerful game. But today we're going to test Marvel's Avengers, and I will have it up on screen. I'm going to go in the other room, start up the VCS, and you'll see the footage here captured here. So I'm going to disappear for a moment, and you'll see some gameplay, and I'm going to sort of measure, is there any input lag? Does it feel weird? Is it running in a strange way? Is it not able to handle the game? We will find out today. So we'll do a few tests of a couple different games, and I'll come back and we'll chat in between. Cool. All right, so we are now streaming the gameplay from the VCS to the gaming PC where I'm recording. I was not able to have the VCS hooked up to my main monitor and record straight from it because it kept trying to spread it across multiple monitors, and it was being weird, and it wouldn't pick up the game in the proper aspect ratio. We encountered that problem last time. So this is me just sort of showcase what we can do here. Uh, this is me avoiding that problem as best I can at the moment and trying to fairly demonstrate how this works and if it's any good, and we're gonna see it together. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, just start like a basic mission, just like fight a few enemies or something, and just see how it runs. All right, so I think it's not gonna capture audio for some reason, but that's fine. We're here to test something else right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a mission. Okay, so thoughts so far is it seems to run fairly well. Maybe a little bit of it's not really like lag or latency, but and it's not like my button inputs were late or anything, but it's a little sketchy. But also, this game pushes my PC pretty hard, so this is more of a test of like what's a game that's really pushing my PC hard. Running on kind of high medium settings on a GTX 1070, and we're live streaming it in there to an Atari VCS console. Okay, so now let's kind of get a baseline here. Let's kind of jump around between some titles that should run really well. Now that we've kind of tested what I might call something that's kind of peak. That's really gonna stress things out. So let's see if we can play Spelunky 2 uh, by streaming it through Steam. So I'm gonna go over there and start it up. All right, we might be having an issue with Spelunky. Hang on. Okay, no. Looks like it just took a minute to start. Jeez. This is not that crazy of a title here. Okay, so my thoughts on Spelunky 2 is that that actually ran really well. Let's see. This is kind of a game that I guess would be considered a pretty high end. I run this mostly. I think most of the settings are high and highest, like as high as they'll go. I think everything's maxed, other than I don't have HDR capability on my TV. So let's try loading up Destiny 2 and just roaming on a planet for a few minutes, and that'll be the last thing we'll test with regard to this today. So give me one moment, and we'll start that up.
Close call with that vandal. Had me dead to rights. That slot.
All right, Destiny ran well. There was something up with the sound. It was like really low on the VCS for some reason. So I don't know. That might be something I'll have to diagnose there. Let me make sure. Let me pull up some info here. Uh, here. Um, yeah, never mind. Um, okay. So, I would say overall they ran well. Destiny 2, there's still, like you're just really used to that slick gameplay, and so the aim and firing is just like a millisecond, microsecond possibly of you're not going to be, competing in some esports tournament streaming, Atari VCS, or just streaming in general. That's just kind of a drawback of just uh, streaming in particular, streaming your gameplay. It's not always going to be one to one perfect, as we would have here. But yeah, generally impressed with. So that probably means that probably using other software that you would be able to stream gameplay no problem. Whereas downloading certain games and even having downloaded Spelunky 2, that didn't work on the VCS. But then download the Messenger, that worked really well. What was the other game I downloaded? I feel like I'm always forgetting. I only downloaded like 3 games. Um, Streets of Rage 4 was the other one. But yeah, that's really cool that we can stream stuff, because then that means that games that I have here installed on the PC, I can just pull them up in there and just play them, leisurely, when I don't have to be here around the desk and whatnot. So yeah, thoughts on that are pretty favorable. Um, let's see. Let me go here. I have in the description below, there's an Atari VCS playlist. So if you want to see any other Atari stuff, me playing the retro games, talking more about PC mode, unboxing the unit, showing off the controller and the joystick and all that stuff, you can check that out in the links down below. And of course, you can see all my socials down there. I stream on Twitch. I have a Patreon. Um, got several blogs. I do a lot of photography, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to follow me in any of those locations, much appreciated. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. And we'll see you next time.